right, so I have, all right, you guys. So I want to introduce you to Mr. Dr. Bradford here. He is out of Connecticut, and he has given me a lot of connections. So I hope all is well. Hey, y'all. So I'm going to let him start. And then we also have Mr. Dennis Grady on the line, and they're working on a CD. So I'm going to let them talk. All right, here we go. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell people where you're from and what you are. And also, I want to introduce Mr. Dennis as well. And tell us what you guys are up to.
First of all, I'm a saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost-filled vessel.
Yes.
God saved down in Henderson, North Carolina in the 60s, a member of St. Augustine's College, which is now St. Aug University. Yeah. So all you Shaw people, I want you to know St. Aug is still blue and white and number one.
All right.
And I'm a person who's originally from Connecticut who wound up down there, and I was so blessed in the 60s that I met a woman named Carol Jackson, who was a part of a famous gospel group down out of Henderson, North Carolina. It was the Jackson Family Singers, and got saved through that family, brought through the Lord. And then later, as it happened in life, I was one who said, Lord, I love music. I'd love to be a part of it. Didn't know how I was going to be it. But what happened is I wound up quite ill and thought I was going to lose my life. And at the point of getting ready to go into surgery, I said, Lord, I'll never be too busy to serve you. And I came out of surgery, had this song in my head, went to Dennis Grady. We did the song, and it wound up hitting number 10 after about 2 weeks, and then hit number 1 about a month later. What happened from there, we collaborated, and we went off to do numerous songs that hit the charts. But what happens most prevalent and most important today was my wife passed August the 20th. And it was the hardest thing, almost 51 years of marriage. Wow. And I said, well, Lord, what can I do? And I sat there, cried all night long. And then in the last minute, the Lord put a song in my heart to show love to my wife. And the song was, I'll Never See You Again. And so what I did was I called Dennis, who we collaborated. And so I wrote the song, co-produced it, he sang it and produced it. And the song just lets people know that I'll never have that love again. I may have other loves like my children and so forth, but not the love from a wife of 51 years. And so the song ends as, I'll never see you again. But when my lifetime is over, I'll meet you in heaven. And so Dennis did such a beautiful song, and I'm just so blessed that between us together, we've become, across the world, one of the top duos in gospel music. And so I'm so blessed, and I'm going to pass it to him because he really made my day. When you lose a loved one, you want to remember him, and this song just touched my heart. So I'm passing it over to the great Dennis.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Bradford. Hello, Mr. Dennis Grady. How are you?
I am great. I'm a man with not many words, so
okay.
I'm not really a great speaker or talker, if you can say that. Yeah,
right.
I am a singer, songwriter, music, and film producer. Man, I've done so many things, so many tracks and music and so on. But just want to say hello to all the Facebook fans, friends, and to you also for having us come aboard here. Yeah, so I don't know. I can tell you, I write a whole book on my life, but I'm just going to kind of make it a little quick and short.
Okay.
I am, as I said, a singer, songwriter, music, film producer, and I'm from Kinston, North Carolina. I moved up here in 1990. Been out here since 1990. And pretty much been into music pretty much just about half of my life. Writing songs and producing and so on. Yeah. I've tapped into films and, writing scores for movies and so on. And me and Brad have been together for about, since I came here, since 1990.
So it's been over
28 years, something like that. And we've been always collaborating together doing special projects. But this particular project was very special because of the death of his wife.
Right.
And I had a song that was kind of in the process of I was writing, and when Brad called me that day and told me the bad news, and it happened to fit it like a hand in glove, the music, and Brad gave me the lyrics, and I just went in the studio and started arranging it and putting it together, and we came up with an awesome project, and it was a blessing to both of us. And if Carol was still alive, she'd probably be very thankful for the song.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So their CD is out today. So how can they hear the CD or get a copy of the CD?
Very easily. One, they can email me at bradgreatgospel@yahoo.com.
Okay.
Or they can contact me 860-816-1022.
Awesome. So would y'all have any encouraging words you want to share with the audience?
Surely. Let me tell you something. That expression, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Dennis had been in the business for years. I asked God to put me in there. And what happened from a guy who couldn't do anything, I'm writing songs. I'm singing in the background of some of his songs.
All right.
I just started a gospel group not too long ago, Deuteronomy 28, and we've been featured with some of the top people going forward. And just about every door that you can think has opened up for me.
And me.
Yes.
Yes. You know, God has been good. I can't complain at all. Been through some rough times, though, but, you know, I'm working through jobs and all that. But he's been there the whole while, so I can't complain. But if if anybody that wants information on me, you can go to my website. It is that's the email. iwgcproductions.webs.com. That's iwgcproductions.webs.com.
Awesome.
And they can read up on several things about myself also.
Okay.
So yes.
Awesome. So we will put in the comments the link, so they'll put their information in the link so you can stay connected with them. They are on Facebook as well, so they have social media. So go and get connected and get your copy of their CD that just came out in honor of his wife of 51 years. So we want to take the time to say thank you, Dr. Bradford Howard Jr. from Connecticut. So you want to stay connected with Dr. Bradford as well as Mr. Dennis Grady. Awesome men of God working in the kingdom to make it happen. So thank you so much for your time. Any last words?
Yeah, I just want to say to everyone that if you feel like giving up sometimes, don't do that. Keep pushing it, keep striving, just moving forward, because you can make it. If we can do it, anybody else can do it. You know what I mean? And you just got to stay with it, stay on your grind, and make it happen, and things will fall in place for you.
And I started a mentoring factory. So what it is for people that are gifted and talented or not gifted and talented who will be. And I started a mentoring factory. And what happens is looking for individuals that we can kind of open up the door, prepare them to be in the field, whether it's singers, promoters, artists, whatever. They can contact me at the number that we gave. And we have a major award show coming December 15th in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we're your biggest fans.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are your biggest fans.
I appreciate that. To God be the glory. So thank you again, Dr. Bradford Howard and Mr. Dennis Grady for being in this interview today. Sorry, you guys, we tried to get them face-to-face, but we were able to get audio, so we'll try the face-to-face again at a different time. But thank you so much, audience, for listening out. Feel free to like and share this link, and we will have our information in the comments so you can stay connected with all of us. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections Magazine. And remember, God is our #1 divine connector. So stay connected. Have an awesome day. And thank you, Dr. Bradford Howard and Mr. Dennis Grady for coming on to the interview.
Yes.
God bless everyone.